welcome to Big Sky 35. We'll be showing off pickups from the show. This might take a little while. I don't have anything organized. I'm just going to pull from a couple of boxes I have here. I just have really one box in one stack. I do have one picture that I picked up that is at Hobby Lobby getting prettied up and getting its version of the tux on. And I can't wait to get that back. And that'll be shown probably later this month, being August. And what I'll do is I'll just start pulling cards, telling a little story with them. And it'll be that. First off, I want to just show these. Bobbles had these for us, people in the house. They're SGC, like little boxes. Awesome. Love them. Thank you, Bobbles. Him and the missus, they put together a nice little gift bag for us. Had cups, everything. I got mine in my dishwasher right now. My shirt they gave me is in the dirties. I only wear my shirts after I wash them. But I will be wearing a shirt he gave us. And I really am appreciative of everything he did. And then what Mrs. Bobbles did was she pulled this for me during one of the days. Gary Carter Historical Stitches. I do not have this, so that'll be a great ad. Well, as you know, I did pick up, I'm still waiting on it to come. Hopefully it'll be here by the time of this one. I did pick up a nice collection, but that was really nice of her to think of us as she was looking for that. James Gilliam, Jim, brought me this Tough Stuff with Big Hurt on it. Heard me and Carlos talking about it on one of my lives. Isn't it great? We were joking about walking around at the show with that for comps. 1993 Tough Stuff. Very hilarious. And we did a Pack Wars, and this was pulled by somebody, and it ended up down in my stack. So appreciative. I don't know how this got to me, but thank you very much. I really like that card. I believe I have it. I think it's blue border, though, and not the white border. Next, going through stuff we were given at the house. Gentleman Refractor Jones, first time ever meeting him, seen him on the interwebs on chat rooms. This right here is a Michael Jordan and Looney Tunes squad card for Space Jam, the original. To me, the only one. I love this card. I love my Looney Tunes. And I'm in North Carolina now, so Michael's okay. This is actually pretty cool. Done up very nice. Thank you, Refractor. Love that card. Thank you very much. Now, I do have mixed in here because Mike showed up with CSG order I had with him and some sales I had with him as well. So hopefully I'll make sure that is all separated. Now, I did show this next thing the other night during my live chat. I'll show it again. Love this. I have this book, but it's not signed. David Wright, signed copy. Oh, there it is. The Authenticity, David Wright. And I got it. It wasn't that bad. I know when this first came out, it was pricey. I passed on trying to get it from a secondary, waited about a year, and the price, he had a good price on it. Now, is the price down? I would say so, because he had a good price. The next thing is going to be from Dave, this Midlife Card Crisis. I gave him a spreadsheet for my Topps run, and he went through and picked off stuff he had in his. I'm trying to find, he had one more other one that I put in this box because it's actually a very nice card. And when I come across it, you will know it because I will let you know. don't know where it's at. I'm not organized yet at all. So we'll get to her somewhere, Dave. But anyway, it even might be in the stack that this is on. So just Mets cards, man. A lot of these Gary Carters and stuff, I'm sure, is in my book. These traded sets don't have. But I'm really appreciative of this, Dave. You don't know how much, man. Just means to me that somebody out there took the time, asked for my Google spreadsheet. I shared it with him, and he took the time to look through his books. That's what this hobby is about: sharing and caring, man. It's this hobby's great. People are great. I'm sure we got our share. Now this next thing on Sunday, I like to do my value boxes. Then these value boxes, they kept being full. Now how are they full all the time? They just kept them full. I know Dave and Bobbles had them. They had 2 chairs. There was always somebody sitting in them. It was almost like the one of those one arms in the casino where all the people are waiting because it's hitting all the time. So we'll go through these one by one because these are some nicer cards. You got Andy Rushman, Bowman's Best. And this guy took like $50 off of it. DC Comics Wonder Woman. Hope that comes up. It's beautiful, shiny. Just love it. Hologram Hall of Fame. Almost picked up the whole set, but I really don't. They didn't have Batman. I really wanted Batman. Buster Posey. And I try to stay with my PC as best I can. I pick up Buster when I can. If I open him in a pack, I keep him. I have him in my book. It's not a PC I really go after. Frank Thomas that I didn't have. This was pretty cool. 5 stars. Shout out to Dave, MetLife Card Crisis. Carlos Del got it. 5-star. Love that one. This is another Oriole, of course, but it's like a Mets adjacent. Davey Johnson autograph. You manage the Mets. I had to get that one. Didn't have a Davey Johnson auto. This is the Swamp Thing for the DC Comic Hall of Fame, Hologram Hall of Fame. Really like the Swamp Thing. They always try to make it into a TV show or something. It just never works, but I like the tries. Rookie of Mountcastle. Really love this blue. And I'll show all these. It's out of 50 with these yellow tags. You can see the pricing right on them. Johnny Bench. I don't think I had this. I didn't check my spreadsheet, but $1.50 for a triple thread. Just had to get on it. Not numbered or anything. It's a triple thread base card, but you know anything about triple thread, they're very nice cards. King Griffey Jr. Green, Don Ross. Another card I might have. Didn't really want to take the time to check my spreadsheet. Knew I didn't have this pinnacle of the consecutive games played. Cal Ripken with a little facsimile autograph on there. 1 of 1. I know that ain't right. If I stole a 1 of 1, I know that ain't right. Must be, I don't know what that means. But it was only $6. Keith Hernandez Retro Series Signatures. Just retired his number this year in New York. I'll pick those up even at $20 all day. Auto of Brett Beatty. $15. One of the Mets' top prospects. Another one I didn't know if I had or not. So $3 on the mini. I like Robin Yount. I don't PC him. He is in a book of players I keep. Johnny Bench tribute. I don't have that one. Knew I didn't have that one. Numbered out of 75, Daryl Strawberry, $6. Tribute. Cal Ripken Purple Tribute, numbered out of 299. Crusade of Adley Rushman. Green. I don't think that one is numbered. It is not. I want to say the green was like, I forget. I think it was retail. Marvel. Fernando Tatis. I just like these Marvels. This one looked. It's all centered left to right. I won't send this in to get graded or anything, but I'll be a waste of time. But love those cards. Dominic Smith, the player they've been trying to trade. Me and Dave had a little talk about it. Is he the player? You know, I think he's pretty good. He has his stretches. He's not. He says he's not the player they wanted. Now that might be the case, but out of 92, I think he's a guy that needs to be in a line. The more swings he gets, the better he is. He's not very good at long stretches on the bench. Kyle Ripken, Topps Tech. And I forget what this one is called. There's so many different versions of this card. And I think it says pattern 44 down there at the bottom or something like that. Clemente, I don't pick up too many Clemente modern cards, but love the Diamond Kings. Got to pick that up. Soto Pink. Hope you watched my video, my live on Sunday. We had a nice little discussion about Soto. I don't think he's going anywhere, not this year. Another Roberto Clemente. I couldn't read what that stamp said on there, but I knew I didn't have it. Looks like the 71 series card. Another Adley Rushman camo Bowman. Yeah, and I think I have this one, but I love some Adley. Orioles shockingly playing well right now. The Reds, and they made a trade today this past weekend. Today of filming, Mancini, which I'm a little heartbroken. I like Mancini. He's going to the Astros. You know, here's what it is. I did not have that Johnny Bench. Goose Gossage auto. I did not have a Goose auto. Now I do. 37 of 50. Sporting's autograph. I think it's Sporting Kings. Yeah, Sport Kings auto. So good way of getting a cheap auto of a Hall of Famer. I did not have this patch. Topps. Looks like it's out of their flagship. Puckett, I will pick these up when I like them. Puckett is one of my best friend's favorite player. Also, I like him. So, and this card, it's got Lou Gehrig and Cal Ripken. I think I was telling my dad this one. I was so out of it with somebody else. But I've never seen this card before. I'm sure. I know there's all kinds of versions with these two on the same card. I just not seen this one, this timeline version. It looks like it's from like a Diamond King or something. Yeah, it's a Don Ross card. So very nice. Really like that card. That was so. The guy took $50 off of that stack for me, and I mean that guy was doing well. He was talking to me about the show, wanting to know me and another guy's perspective because we've been to Chicago, Cleveland, and Atlantic City. So he was trying to get our perspective on different things about the show. Uh, so next is going to be, let's see here, a couple of my Mets cards to work on my 60s run, Mets in the 60s. Choo Choo Coleman. Now that's his rookie, and it's a high number. So, and I'm going to say any numbers you see on these cards, I did not pay that. Um, there was one that I did pay it because it was so hard to find. I just paid it. I could not. It was cheaper, cheapest thing that I found. Yep, you see all those wrinkles and everything. Uh, Not the greatest of shape of card, but that's what you got to do when you're looking for the Nolan Ryan. I did not pay the $394, but it was still, up there to pick up the Nolan Ryan. And this one here, I like to pick up rookies of the bigger players, Hall of Famers, All Stars, Hall of Fame adjacent, I like to call it. The All-Star are stars, but they're not quite Hall of Famers. They were just, really good players. But this is an iconic card that I thought I needed to have in my PC. So the Pujols Ichiro Chrome, Topps Traded Chrome, and an 8. He had the Ichiro and Pujols in the paper version separately, but not in the Chrome. This Chrome just pops, man. It just, my camera, I can't really give it any justice, but 8 all day, I'll take it, and got a good deal on it. Thank you for that. Another card I got from my Topps run, and I hate to say it, wait a minute, let me take my sticker off, my price sticker, because it's going to cover up the person I need. It's the Tony Perez rookie card, but I needed Kevin Collins on the bottom there. So this is going to be a crack out to put in my book. I mean, people do it all the time. Surprisingly, I didn't pay a too terrible a lot for it, but as you can see, I needed some of the bigger cards in that collection. Let's see. A purchase from Mike on the trade night, original trade night, the one that's put on, sanctioned by he came over to the hangout afterwards and set up a sales table. He's got a couple more I really wanted, but he was not. We'll talk about that on a different day. Hopefully one of them will come my way. But this is out of 99. A JJ Bleday refractor, Chrome Auto. Just got called up. So I think he's going to be the real deal. Really smooth auto too, JJ on the card. Got to appreciate the young man knows how to do autographs. Let's see. That's all cards from my return. We'll do that on a different day. Let's see here. I went through another value box. I only went through a few and picked up these Clemente 3000. Johnny Bench did not have that one. Ken Griffey Mini did not have that one. Thomas Vermeer did not have that one. That's from the Montgomery Club. Did not have this Ken Griffey 2009 Goodwin Champions. David Wright. This guy had a lot of like waves and stuff, tops like the green reds from this year's non-numbered. So David Wright, a couple of people from Virginia. Doolittle played at Virginia.
I don't know where I got this from. I think I got this out of a value box too. Starlin Marte. Yes, I did. It was a Mets guy standing beside me. It's three Mets guys looking through a box at the same time, and we were all hanging stuff to each other. Exactly. This is exactly where I got this from. So, not a Mets card, but a Mets card adjacent. I needed a Starlin Marte autograph. Needed one. I'll take that. Love Stadium Club. Take that all day long. Picked up. This one here is a James Gillum. Had these beautiful Purina. I have this, but not this pretty. I'll be sending this in to see if I can't get an upgrade on the one I have. This is a beautiful card. Great shape. Thank you, James. Got another one here from him. Boardwalk. And there's two different versions of this. One with the line between the B's and one without. I can't remember which one I have. But he said he just gave it to me. I offered to buy all this stuff, and beautiful card. I hope I got the other one in here he gave me. I got to go running. Let's see. So this one here was no, I take that back. This one I picked up by accident, so now I got two of these. Not a big deal. I thought that was the one I needed. I looked at it cross-eyed. There's a couple more from James. Man, just these are beautiful cards. Thank you, Jim. Darryl Strawberry. And this came from the press box in Kalamazoo, Michigan, or Grand Rapids, Michigan, I should say. Another Darryl Strawberry. And another Gary Carter. Beautiful cards. So I just want to say thanks to you, Jim. This guy keeps his stuff immaculate. Love it. Thank you, sir. And he gave me this All-Star team. I don't think I have this one. I got the one that's blue. And I don't have this Fleer one. So thank you so much. Let's see. We're going to save those. Save that one. And these are some more from that value box where it was Mets guys, the three Mets standing there looking, getting Mets stuff. So Timber Threads, Piazza. Eddie Murray, Epic Materials out of 99 with the Mets. Another Piazza, statistical standout from the Rookies and Stars. He's definitely a star, not a rookie. Another Mets adjacent, J.D. Davis auto. Now I have a J.D. Davis auto, but I mean $5, orange, color batch, out of 99. Why not? Gary Carter, the guy beside me, saw this one. He goes, "Do you want this one?" And I didn't even give him a chance to renege. I just snatched it out of 450 material card for Gary Carter. I found a lot of Gary Carter, but I just purchased. I'm waiting on it to come in, a Gary Carter collection. So I didn't go ham, as the kids would say, on Gary Carter stuff. And then Mike Piazza, Platinum Portraits, Game Worn Jersey. And that is not numbered. And that's a lot of stuff there for Game Worn and materials I usually do not do at all. I'm trying to get some stuff organized here so I can get some like stuff together. Now, CSG was handing out actual things to show off their new flip and cases to people. So this is Craig Kimbrell, and I didn't notice, but that's the Cornfield game. So that means a lot to me. It's a 10. I don't know what that mark is on the card. I don't think it's on the card though. But yeah, it tells you it's the 42nd National, all that stuff. Craig Kimbrell. But it's I first was like, who cares? And then somebody noticed that's the Cornfield game. So I was like, oh, that I like that because they were giving people getting judges and everything else out of it. And I was like, well, where's my judge? Wayne. So trying to figure out how this one card is in my. Oh, I know what this is from. Might go purchase. So that's for another day. So Dave, this is also from Refractor in the house. 82 Gary Carter. I got a bunch of these, but look at the back. Rafael Ramirez and somebody else, 136. So an error card. Don't have that. Love that type of stuff. Dave went above and beyond. And I knew I had this card, but he gave it to me anyway. It's in my binder. But now I can get this one graded and get it in my Roberto Clemente. I mean, you got Cleon Jones, Bob Clemente, and Pete Rose on one card. So some big names there. I could not believe he gave that to me. Dave, thank you so much for that. That's an awesome, awesome card. Thank you, brother. Again, community, awesome, awesome, awesome. And then we'll go with my Mets pickups. Well, I'll finish off. These are a couple more that Dave gave me. My 87 David Cone, which is a rookie card. That's nuts for the traded set. I didn't have that one. I got the Dwight Gooden, but he gave me one anyway. Thank you. I might need it for my set. I think all of mine are graded. So appreciate that, Dave. Dave, man, awesome fella. Me and him ate lunch 3 days together. Really, really nice talking to him. Next is probably some very important cards in my collection. I'm not being facetious. These will go up behind my shoulder, be seen in my videos. Again, me and Victor are going to have a talk. His second year card, but yet it has another rookie logo on it. We're going to have to talk about that. But he said he changed his name. We said, oh, you played in the other one was your Japanese rookie card. So we were joking about that. So there's meaning behind this card. And if you could tell me why he picked this kind of card, leave it in the comments below, because me and him had that discussion Thursday night at the get together. And man, is he just got the sexy pose going on. Sexy. I said, what were you going for there, Victor? Here's my brother here, Lou Rock, him and his daughter, great channel, includes her as much as he can. You can look at the two. That's his mini him right there. That girl ain't got a chance, and he ain't got a chance with her. Them two. I want to see 10 years out of them two. That looks going to be for real. But Lou Rock, appreciate you, brother. And him and Don showed me some great Clemente stuff, and I'll show you what I picked up from that. Next is going to be John, Wade Boggs fan, one of the great guys of this community, out of 60. He's doing some big things now. Check out his channel. He was there picking up the vintage stuff this week. Next is Eddie's Cardboard Chaos. Started watching his video tonight. I'm recording this after my live. I'm going to go back to it tonight or tomorrow while I'm getting ready for work.
But man, was he very enthusiastic. He's very enthusiastic about the show. Um, yeah, so I can't wait to watch that video from Eddie's Cardboard Chaos. This man loves cardboard, man. Just does. And very enthusiastic. So Eddie, it was great to meet you. Talk to you for a hot minute. Wish I could have talked to you longer, man, but it's going to be Chicago. There's always other shows. So we'll see you on the next one, brother. Eddie. And then that's all for my cards from YouTubers. Next is going to be some to finish off my Mets run. John Sullivan. Same year was Wes Westrom. I needed a rookie parade. I actually got this at a decent price. Don Cardwell. Again, not a bad price for higher card. This one here, I told people this might be my holy grail. And they're like, what do you mean? Because it took me forever to find this high number card. I finally located it. I think it was the only one in the whole show. And I swear I usually can't find them for $150. And then I said that, and somebody goes on eBay and starts finding them for around this price, $30. And I didn't even haggle. I just said, here's a 30. Give me the card. So Don Shaw and Gary Sutherland. I think it's the Philly that made it so hard. So then I went ahead and got a 70s card. Only need one 70s card, I believe. It's a 72 high number. Another hard card to find. Nolan Ryan. Got a pretty good deal on that one. And that one, I can tell you right now, that's off center, left or right. Pretty good. But the rest of the card is so sharp. Like, I might have to get another one of these and send this in and go ahead and get my 7 or 6 or 7 on it. He's got near mint. I don't think it's near mint because of the off centering, even at PSA. But I'll be shocked. And I'm not saying even at PSA because I'm not downgrading. PSA grades differently than the other guys. I'm not going to go over that again. Nolan Ryan. A little bit of a beater, but took it. And then got a story for this one. That was my last card to get to complete the run of the 60s. Bill Dennehy and Tom Seaver, right? We all know Tom Seaver. This card's big card, altered. The guy goes, it's altered, but I know the corners are real bad, but I can't tell where it's altered. And I start looking at it, and I flip it over, and it's a greenback, with that year. Well, look at the top. You can see it doesn't line up in the holder at all. See how the bottom lines up? Well, the top doesn't. It's at a very wicked slant. I go, it's trimmed. Trimmed? He thought I was calling him out on it. I wasn't. I said, sir, I'm going to buy it. You asked me what my thought was, and it might not be trimmed, but it awfully looks like it. I go, it's not like they're going to take a whole, meter off the thing. They just take off a little sliver, if that. They just trim it. And I said, it's no big deal. But I thought he was going to want to fight me, come over the table. But he gave me a good deal on it, so I took it. So I had to get some bigger boys swallow the bullet, but that's just how it goes when you start a project. So I'm almost done with the 60s, 70s. Got quite a bit in the 80s. When I get in the 80s, I need some, but those are so easy to find. It's not going to be the same. I should roll right through 80s and 90s, 2000s until they start doing the short print, super short print, because I'm kind of counting that as part of the flagship run. That's left is the Living Set, Star Wars Living, 2019. This is card number 4. I have this. I do not have it graded, but I do now. So I have it graded in a raw. If you know, I love my Stormtroopers. Got it in a 10. And these are so tough to grade. So I picked up the 10. Didn't have to do the grading. And I do like them in the SGC, but that looked just so good sitting there. And then my next Star Wars is 2 iconic members of the animation world. Ahsoka, the voice actor for Ahsoka Tano, and Captain Rex, which does all the clones. Dee Baker, and what's her? I want to say her name correctly, Ashley Eckstein. And a lot of people are upset when she was not the actual live action character, and Rosario Dawson got it, which she's doing a great job. So everybody kind of forgot about that. But she does a Tano clothing line, and she works for Disney. So 2 big names in voice acting world. Really happy to get this in my collection. I didn't have Ashley Eckstein's. I have a Dee Baker, but I did not have an Ashley Eckstein. So very happy to get the dual auto. Next is going to be Star Wars. But a little bit different. Let me take this out. I don't like it in this one. I'll put it in a new perfect fit that I have for this size. Yeah, he's just got it in a, I don't know what the heck he's got it in. But this is Prestige, does the Japanese baseball or sports and everything else. So kind of giving him away the lead. But it's a Star Wars, and this is called Winner. League Winner. You see it's all offset there from right to left, top to bottom, however you want to look at it. But here's the back of it. So beautiful, beautiful card from Japan. And love to have that in my collection. And when I see him again, he's got some other ones, that I would have really liked. But this one was probably the most. It's got the, TIE fighter and a X-Wing fighter. So I went ahead and got that. Just because of that. I love my Stormtroopers. So go TIE fighter, go. And then also, I've seen these before at his table, and I really wanted to pick it up. One is just a ticket envelope for when the Mets played in Japan in '74. And the other is the '74 untorn ticket for a Mets game. And again, he gave me a good price. I think everybody again hit him up at his table. He's got some awesome, if you like unique stuff, he's got Ichiro, Otani, Sarihara, whatever his name is, one of the greatest. He's got all the greats in Japan. I can't say his name, but when you hear it, you know who he's talking about. And he's got pop culture, magazines. He had all kinds of stuff. He said he had a great week. And that's, I'm happy for him. So thank you very much for that, sir. Love all of these. Man, can't wait to see you again. And he watches a bunch. Sorry about that. A bunch of our channels. Last but not least, I told you I was going to be looking for, which this is weird. Huh. Thought they were the same size. Anyway, found some Roberto Clemente cards that I've been looking for. They are. Well, not really looking for. Some I have, and some I didn't even know existed. So let's end off on that. That's what I really, really love is these right here. So this is an O-Pee-Chee, 1970 and a 2.5. O-Pee-Chee, worst cut cards ever. He had 3, and all of them looked exactly alike. Exactly 2.5. Next up is O-Pee-Chee 1969, 4.5. Another place where this guy had great deals. And this one's got the new label, my first new label. I just had one they gave me. Buck Blasters. My dad loved this one. Smokey Burgess, Dick Stewart, Bob Clemente. He didn't like that. And Bob Skinner. My dad loves his 50s cards and 60s. It just makes him feel like a kid again. 63. Buck Blasters. Beautiful card. I just love the registration on that. You know, down in the B and the U, it's a little faded, but it's got all those corners and everything 5 on that. So another good way to pick up your, Hall of Famers. This one is a Milton Bradley Roberto Clemente, 1970. Uh, 1971 Dell Roberto Clemente Today's Top Team Stamps. Never seen those before, but of course I go to talk to Clemente guys and Mangini. Oh yeah, Mangini was telling me everything about it. Love talking to those guys, man. So got a 7. Makes me feel like a kid, man. I love it. An uneducated kid. It's great. Beautiful card there. And then this one, 1963 Topps Peel-Offs Roberto Clemente instruction back. Seen this, knew they were right there, but I didn't know there was 2 different ones. And of course, they knew it. I saw there was 2. I went back and I forgot. This is one thing I forgot was the blank back one. I wanted to get it. I just wanted to see where I was at on money for the week. I had plenty of money to the week. I did not go hog wild at all this week. So, Roberto Clemente instructional back. And what they mean by that tells you like how to peel the back, sticking in a book. Another one was a blank back. So that's my pickups for the show. I mean, nothing too crazy. You've seen me pass where I've had stacks. I did pick up wax. Not going to lie. I think I picked up like 6 or 7 boxes of wax, but they were very good prices. Some are older. The prices are coming down on the wax for the lower end stuff. Let me rephrase that. The lower end stuff is coming down to reasonable prices. We just need to be patient. Hopefully in the mid end where I can start getting some, the Topps, triple threads or museum. I love Topps Museum. That's one of my favorites, but I'm priced out of that. I'm not paying $500-$600 for that. So, and that usually comes out now. I usually pick up on a box of that at the show, but behind with everything. So until next time, like, share, tell a friend. We'll see you Sunday night. I'm going to see if I can't have a guest on. If not, if you want to drop what you want me to talk about, any information or anything just to have a conversation about, leave in the comments. So until next time, see ya.